Hello and welcome to Banfield. Literally within the past 5 minutes, we have just learned some new and breathtaking details of the FBI search at Mar-a-Lago. I want to get straight out to NewsNation senior national correspondent Brian Entin. Brian, you have a source that has given you some jaw-dropping details of what those agents actually found and confiscated and why it was such a big deal. What have you found?
Yeah, I just got some new information from a source, Ashleigh, that the FBI took dozens of classified documents from Mar-a-Lago, including what is known as TCSCI information. That stands for Top Secret, Sensitive, Compartmented Information. That is as top secret as it can get. That is the absolute highest level of top secret information, and I am told that some of the documents taken by the FBI from Mar-a-Lago behind me were of the TCSCI level, which is very, very high. Also, I learned that when the FBI was here, they searched the entire private residence of former President Trump, but that they only found the classified documents in two specific areas. The first area, which I reported earlier this week, was the president's personal office, which is above a ballroom. It's an old bridal suite, and they found documents in the office. The second area is a storage room off of an interior hallway near the pool. It is not in the basement. It is a storage room near the pool area, I am told. About 10 by 6 room, and I'm told there were boxes everywhere. That is the room that the former president was talking about having put an extra lock on the door, instructed by the FBI to put an extra lock on the door back in June. That is the storage room near the pool where some of the documents were also found, but they did search the entire private residence. Earlier today, former President Trump put out a statement saying they even went through Melania's closet. Yes, that is true. I've confirmed with my source. Yes, they were in Melania's closet. They did not find documents there, though they found about dozens of classified documents, those two areas, the office, and then that storage room near the pool. Ashleigh?
So, Brian, I just want to reiterate that your source is extraordinarily close to this investigation, to the actual search and seizure action that was taken on Monday at Mar-a-Lago, and your source is confirming dozens of classified documents were not only discovered, but were actually removed, which would mean that that is what will be on the list if, in fact, it's made public. If, in fact, by 3 o'clock tomorrow, the president agrees to the action that the Attorney General took today to appeal to the judge to unseal this warrant, unseal this evidence list. And what you're saying is that your source says on that evidence list, we are going to see dozens of classified documents were discovered in that room off the pool, and that many of them, I want to make sure that many of them were of top secret classification, TSSCI. And by the way, for our audience, you've seen it in the movies, top secret's a big deal. But it is an even bigger deal if you know the difference. When you see classified, there are subsets of classified, and top secret is one of the most critical. Top secret documents are held in rooms that are called SCIFs. They are protected rooms. Top secret documents travel around in often lock boxes. They are not just your average classified document. Top secret is a whole other kettle of fish. And just to be clear, that is what your source is saying, that many of these dozens of documents were top secret.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they are saying. And also, I am told that because these documents are so secret, that if this search warrant is unsealed, we are not going to be able to read what all of these documents are. That is not going to be made public. I'm told likely what will happen is within the search warrant, it will say, you know, the classification of the documents, say like there's 5 of this kind, 6 of that kind of thing. We are not going to get to read exactly what these documents are, again, just because they are so secret.
So, Brian, I'm just getting some information on the TSSCI. This is a level of security that is used to protect national security secrets of the utmost, of the utmost sensitivity. This is information that's often sought by foreign spies, and so this takes on a whole other meaning because we all know that there was a woman who tried to access Mar-a-Lago. She told the Secret Service there she was there to use the pool. They discovered there was no event at the pool that she was actually describing. Instead, she was arrested. They discovered on her person 4 different cell phones. They also discovered in her hotel room electronics that would detect hidden cameras. Also on her person, they discovered a thumb drive that was loaded with malware. So we already know that there have been attempts at Mar-a-Lago. At least that's what the officials felt when they arrested her and charged her. There have been attempts to get into Mar-a-Lago to take a look around. At least that Chinese national, it was assumed that's what she was doing with that equipment that she had. So this is extraordinarily critical. And it should also be noted with your source's information, Brian, that the top secret clearance was taken away from President Trump. Some of his behavior was deemed to be careless and careless enough to have lost that clearance after he left office. So it's extraordinarily critical. Explain again the hallway that led to the room and where it was, because all we've been hearing up until now, Brian, has been a basement.
Yeah, it was not a basement, according to my source. It was a storage room off of an interior hallway near the pool. And I want to point something else out that I don't think people realize. Mar-a-Lago is not just the former president's personal residence. It is a club. There are members to Mar-a-Lago. Families can go there on the weekend and swim in the pool. There's a restaurant. You can use the beach. There are lots and lots of members that live in this area. There are parties. There are banquets. There are fundraisers. So it's not like this is just a place where the president and his family hang out. It is a place where, you know, people in this area, like, who don't even know the president, will go to a party there, that kind of a thing. And I am told that the second location was the most troubling because it was the storage room away from the main building near the pool. I'm told there were other rooms nearby, like where they would store tables and chairs, but this specific room had the extra lock on it, and inside there were boxes all along the walls.
Okay, and just to be clear, because again, some of the language that's been used up until now to describe this extraordinarily important room was a basement. And is this the same room that Donald Trump had agreed to put an extra padlock on when contacted in June by the FBI? Is that the same room that we're talking about that has been referred to as a basement, but as your source says, was clearly not?
Yes, that is the same room, and I am told that is true, that the FBI was there in June, and there was an additional lock put on that door.
And just to be clear again, this is a storage room off of an interior hallway near the pool, and that it's about 10 by 6 in size?
Yeah, about 10 by 6 in size. Again, there are other storage rooms nearby that are dark. You know, you can imagine rooms near a pool, so you've got like furniture in there that they're storing, and tables and chairs is what I'm told. But this specific room had boxes all along the walls, and that is where they found some of the top secret classified documents.
Well, that is just extraordinary reporting, Brian. And you were the first, I should mention to our viewers, to note on Monday night, as this story was breaking, the details. When the search began, at the hours that the search took, you were the first to report what turned out to be very true from your source, that it was the office that was used by the president, used to be the bridal suite above the ballroom where the safe was located. That all turned out to be true and reported by other networks well over 24 hours later. So this is the same source that's now telling us top secret documents in the dozens. Wow. Well, let me clarify that. In classified documents in the dozens, and among them, multiple top secret sensitive compartmentalized information, TSSCI documents. Can you quantify how many top secret documents, Brian?
No, I don't have those specifics. I have what you said. Dozens of classified documents, including the TSSCI documents, which again, which would be the highest level of classified information.
Well, it's a good thing some of my guests know a lot about those documents and what exactly, how they're treated and how they're not treated. Brian, excellent reporting. If you find out anything else from your source, please just ping me. You'll be right back on the air with your remarkable reporting. Thank you for that. Our national reporter, Brian Entin, with a remarkable discovery tonight. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.